to today's channel. Today we're going to talk about the western region of Mexico, and you wanna know some funny facts about it. Well, first of all, we're going to go with Anna. She has a little report about the states of that region. And well, hello Anna.
Hello everyone, Western Mexico is a region located on the west and southwest of the country. It is composed by the states of Aguascalientes, Guanajuato, Michoacán, Jalisco, Colima, Nayarit, Querétaro, and Zacatecas. There are 24 million people living in this region. The states with the greatest population are Jalisco, Guanajuato, and Michoacán, and the state with the smallest population is Colima.
Thank you Anna for that information. I really appreciate it. Now let's go with Pablo Guerra and his report about the geography of that region.
Good night to everyone. The geography of West Mexico is based in extensive mountain ranges like Sierra Madre Sur from Colima, as well as rivers like the Aguascalientes and Rio San Pedro, or the many that can be found in Jalisco. This region is rich in animal and plant diversity. West Mexico extends for 208,202.7 square kilometers of the whole country. Thank you for tuning in.
Thanks Pablo. Now we're going to talk about the history of that region with Ceci. Let's go with you, Ceci.
Hi! West Mexico's is just so full of story and important stories yet to be told. For example, the conquest of Guanajuato had a determining factor allied to the traditional methods of the use of force and evangelization. This was the expansion of livestock communities in the fertile plains Bajío. In Querétaro, during the first years of the Pilgrim time frame, Querétaro was one of the most lavish and significant urban areas in New Spain. Another example in Jalisco, whose territory was inhabited by diverse ethnic groups like Vapones, Oaxacanes, Cocas, Huachichiles, and Huicholes. A similar culture to this one is Colima's and Nayarit's develops, whose main settlements are established in Tuscacuesco Outland. These are just some examples, but there's still a lot more to know about the history behind these places.
Thank you, Ceci. That was so amazing. Now let's go with Jorge. He's going to talk about the culture and some traditions of the region. Hello everyone. In West Mexico, most people are very faithful for much of their celebrations or traditions are to commemorative to a virgin, a saint, or a spiritual leader. Among of the traditions, we can find the celebration of the commemorative dates of the country as independence or revolution or Dia de Muertos. Thank you, Jorge. Now, as we know, the economy is a very important part of the society. So now, Julia is going to talk about the economy of that region.
Hello. The economy in this region of Mexico relies on different activities. Some of the main ones are tourism, manufacturing, farming, mining, service industry, commercial activities. As a fact, Guadalajara, Jalisco has stood out for being one of the cities in Latin America with the best potential for doing business. Now, back to you.
Thank you very much, Julia, for that wonderful aspects about the economy of that wonderful region. Now we're going to know about the social aspect of this region with Eric. Let's go with you.
Hello, I hope everyone is doing well, and I'm going to talk about the social aspect. So the people in this region is solidarity, there are a good economic development, and the sites of the region are clean. And they are developing green technology that it's not too usual here in Mexico. Also, these states have IMSS and ISTE, but the impressive thing is that the people qualify these places as good service. So we can say that in this aspect is having a good development.
Thank you, Eric. Now, Eduardo is going to tell us about the political situation of this region. So let's go, Eduardo.
Hello, politics in Mexico is based on governors elected by vote, with no possibilities of re-election, and these have a duration of 6 years per church.
Thank you, Eduardo. Now let's go with Jorge, and he's going to tell us about the tourism of this region and the most wonderful places to visit. Hello again. Now talking about the tourism, the region has a very low development tourism. and its tourism is mainly because of the cities that exist since the colonists' time, and also because of the warm climate of these beaches. Some recommendations of places to visit are Puerto Vallarta, Guadalajara, Mina Nerede, and Cerro de la Bufa. Excellent recommendations, Jorge. Now let's go with Monica. He's going to tell us about the historical places of this region. So, hello, Monica.
Mexico has a lot of different places you can visit regarding history. The most iconic or important ones you can visit are San Marcos Fair in Aguascalientes, Alhóndiga de Granaditas in Guanajuato, or Camino Real de Tierra Adentro in Zacatecas. This last one was set by Spaniards during colonization to help militarism, commerce, industry, and evangelization. West Mexico has like a lot of places you can visit regarding this topic. These were like the most important ones you could visit.
Thanks. Now Isabella is going to tell us about the dishes and clothes of this region that she says that are really missing.
Hello everyone, talking about the regional dishes we find in West Mexico. Some of these dishes can be found throughout all the region, such as enchiladas mineras, quesadillas, pozole, carnitas, and guacamole. However, some other dishes are more specific to each state, more traditional if you will. Some of these examples are el zarandeado that comes from Nayarit, corundas from Michoacán, caldo de oso from Guanajuato, golden tacos from Querétaro, corn chowder from Jalisco, and birria de res from Zacatecas. Now, talking about the traditional clothes of the region, West Mexico has many traditional styles. Even though each style differs from each state inside the region, no state has the same style. For example, one thing that every state has in common throughout all the region is that the women usually wear very, very colorful skirts. Usually they wear also colorful shirts, or they wear white shirts, and they usually wear rebosos. However, for the men, throughout all the state, most of them use sombreros, paliacate, and a white shirt. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Isabella. Now we are going to with Ivan, and he's going to tell us about the weather of this region. So let's go, Ivan.
Hello everyone. In this region of the country predominate the subhumid climate and also the semi-dry and dry climates. The weather in different states vary depending on the zone of each state, but these two types of weather are the most frequent in the region. In Aguascalientes, Zacatecas, Guanajuato, and Querétaro tend to have a bigger tendency to the dry and semi-dry climate than the subhumid, and Michoacán, Colima, Jalisco, and Nayarit have a bigger tendency to subhumid weather. Thanks.
Thank you, Ivan. Now let us know some curiosities about this region, and we can know about some famous people of this part of Mexico with Monica.
The curiosities are the following ones. Aguascalientes has the most visited fair in the country. Querétaro has been named the capital of the country in 2 occasions. UNESCO declares Zacatecas Historic Center as Cultural Heritage of Humanity. Nayarit has hundreds of miles of rainforest that help as shelter for animals. Michoacán has a reserve that helps the arrival of monarch butterflies during winter. San Miguel Allende and Guanajuato are 2 of the 10 cities that are classified within the cultural humanity of Mexico. And Manzanillo is considered the world capital of sailfish. And some of the famous people are Antonio Aguilar, Guillermo del Toro, Miguel Hidalgo, José María Morelos y Pavón, and Dolores Jiménez Muro.
That's all for today, guys. Thank you for joining, and see you in the next broadcast. Bye bye.